Here we are for sale, our 2019 on a 68 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6, which is the shape. This one is the T32, meaning it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the Highline DSG Kombi, so DSG meaning it is the automatic, the 7-speed automatic DSG gearbox in this particular example. It's a short wheelbase Highline Kombi. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Highline Kombi of this age. We'll also talk you through, of course, the bits which have been added afterwards, which are initially quite clear to see, and there's a number of factory optional extras as well to talk you through. We'll also have a really detailed look at the condition of this particular vehicle. If you're not coming down physically to view this van, this could be the next best thing where we can really have a deep dive into the condition. It'll show you much more than what you would see in photographs. And we'll also talk you through the service history as well on this particular van. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a rear glazed tailgate. This is how you'll find most factory Highline Kombis, is with a glazed tailgate. So glazed, of course, meaning it's got the window in the back. They also come with the heated rear window as standard, and of course you get the rear wash and wipe as well. You'll also see underneath here, first factory option to speak of, and that is the reversing camera. Very, very nice to see that. As standard, you will get parking sensors, so rear parking sensors come completely as standard, as you can see here. And the first thing to note, which has been added to this particular example, is a very nice carbon fiber rear bumper protector. In terms of condition here then, at the rear, these aren't marks, that's just a bit of a watermark there, but lovely condition here of the rear bumper. Having a good look here at the tailgate as well. We're just, of course, having a look for any dings or dents or anything like that which we can see. Hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately, looking very, very smart indeed. The next thing which has been added is the rear spoiler there as well, and of course that's been added to tie in with the rest of the modifications as well on the vehicle. If we open up the rear tailgate, we can then start to have a look inside the back here, inside the load area. So a factory Kombi comes with this nice soft touch rubber flooring here, which is absolutely fantastic, very easy to clean, and that goes right the way up to the cab. In terms of condition here in the back, you can see lovely condition inside the rear of the vehicle. These are the factory panels that they come with as well. This one, another thing which has been added here is rear wheel arch protectors, and this is the correct placement for the toolkit as well. Headlining as well. Factory Kombis do come with a headlining all the way through, which is also very, very nice to see. And again, just lovely condition here inside the rear of the vehicle as well. Looking inside this tailgate panel here, absolutely faultless. We've also got a number of tie-down points in the rear of the vehicle as well. And you can see here the back of the rear seats, and people who know their van transporters will know that this is another optional extra here. So we've got the 2+1 split rear seating there, and we'll talk you through that in just a second. But lovely condition inside the rear of the vehicle. Moving then around to the passenger side, and this is where we can start to have a look down the side of the vehicle, looking for any dents, ripples, scratches, anything like that. Must be said, looking really, really tidy. Now I can see there is a bit of a mark here on this rear quarter. You can just see it here above my finger. Now we can see that has been neatly touched in the correct colour, but as I say, it's worth mentioning that. You can just see the size of it there in comparison to my finger there. Next thing to note then, which again has been added, and that is these lovely 20-inch gloss black alloy wheels, of course fully load rated for the vehicle, and this one has been lowered ever so slightly as well. We didn't do the lowering, so I can't tell you by how much, but I would estimate it's going to be either 30 or 40 millimeter lowering springs, and that does really help to set the vehicle off very, very nicely when you combine that with the other bits which have been added, the sidebars and the roof bars as well. Now if we open up the side loading door, we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle here. So as I mentioned, you've got the 2+1 rear seating configuration, ISOFIX compatibility across the 3 rear seats. But the lovely thing with the split bench like this is you can operate the single seat or the double seat completely independently of the other. So pulling on this handle here, it gives you access into the back. You can also then use these tabs here to fold the seat completely down flat if you want to. So the top half completely down flat, just like so. And of course you can do exactly the same with the other seats as well. The other thing of course you can do is just remove the single seat or just remove the double seat if you wanted. So if you wanted to load longer items down one side, that can also be done. Looking at the rest of the condition in here, lovely condition of the back of the front seats, and again the floor, step, and a couple of very sort of superficial marks here to the step, but all in all in lovely condition. If we open up the passenger door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab, and a few more extras to speak of in here. So lovely condition there of the passenger door card. Again, the step is in lovely condition as well. And now the next optional extra to speak of, this one has got cab carpet, which is a really nice thing to add. I think especially when you combine it with another extra here, which is the comfort dashboard. This gives the front of the van here much more of a car-like feel. The cab carpet, as I say, of course, underfoot just feels more car-like, but also helps to deaden down sound on these front, wheel boxes here. And the comfort dash, as I say, much more of a car-like dashboard. So you get this very nice sort of metallic grey finish to the top glove box here. It's all flocked inside. They actually relocate the USB and the AUX inside there as well, so all of that is nicely hidden. On a side note, you can see that this one does come with the leather wallet with the booklets as well, but just a much nicer look there. There's also this brushed finish as well. Normal glove box underneath, but then as we go into the center then, the comfort dash also comes with another little cubby hole there with a 12-volt socket. You also have a pull-out cup holder, and then below that a larger bottle holder underneath that as well, and you can see that just continues right the way across. And the last thing which changes is up on top of here there's another bit of storage which again is flocked inside, so just a much, as I say, nicer, more luxurious feel inside the cab. Let me just, quickly before we move around, just quickly have a look at the passenger seat here. So single passenger seat, twin adjustable armrests, and this is how they are adjusted using this dial just here. So that allows you to adjust the height there to whichever you like using this dial here. But very nice condition here. This is called the Samora trim. Very good condition indeed. Lovely thing as well with a single passenger seat like this is you have got full adjustability of the passenger seats. You've got height adjustability here, so you can set that to your desired height, and you've got backrest adjustability as well. So much more adjustability than if you were to just have the double seat. But having a, as I say, really good look here. I'm trying to be as critical as possible, having a look at the paintwork. No issues there with the wing mirror. I say looking at the alloys, they're all absolutely brand new with brand new tyres. Moving around to the front of the vehicle then, you can see that this one has got some upgraded aftermarket headlights. I don't know for certain where they're from. I would assume Transporter HQ by the look of them, but as I say, these weren't fitted by ourselves, but they do give you a very nice LED daytime running light here at the front. You can also see that this van benefits from a full front gloss black grille pack as well, so all of this has been changed for gloss black, and also the gloss black front badge. When you combine that with the front splitter as well, which has been added, I think that is a very mean looking front end to the van. Looks very smart indeed. Let's have a look at the condition here then. So we have got a bit of a touch in here just on the very edge of this bonnet. I can see there just on the line. It's not immediately noticeable, but as I say, certainly worth mentioning. And there is a little touch in here just on the edge of the bonnet on this side. We're looking in very good condition. Having a look at the front bumper as well, just trying to see if there's anything else I can see. Of course, a few sort of minor stone chips and things like that, of course, as to be expected. But all in all, as I hope you'll agree, looking very presentable indeed. Moving then down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again, this is where we can look, as I say, down the side of the vehicle, looking for any dents, ripples, anything along those lines. Looking very smart. Paintwork has got a lovely glossy finish to it. A couple of tiny stone chips. There's one just here above my finger, and another one just low down here, a little stone chip just there. But all in all, looking very nice. Did I notice a tiny pin dent somewhere here? So I'm gonna, as I say, just trying to be as critical as I possibly can. Tiny little touch in just there. I'm sure you'll agree that is looking very smart. We'll open up the driver's door then. We're going to have a look at the spec that you get inside here as a driver. So again, the cab carpet continues here in the front of the vehicle, lovely condition as well to the driver's seat, no excessive wear or anything there to the edge of the driver's seat. And again, you've got the twin armrests, height adjustability as well, exactly the same as you do on the passenger seat. Looking on top of the driver's door then, we've got electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors, and that is how those are operated. They don't come with folding mirrors as standard. They do come with heated mirrors as standard, but not folding, so that's a nice little optional extra there as well. Auto activated lights and wipers, that does come as standard. And we've got the we've got 2 keys with this vehicle, I was meant to say there. They are of course full remotes with the normal flip out key. The comfort dash very subtly does continue actually around the instrument cluster here and even around the air vents in the front. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel, again all this comes as standard. We've got the cruise control on the left hand side. You can set the volume for the radio there. You can also control the onboard computer and also answer and hang up the phone on the right hand side. Very nice to see. There's no wear really on the steering wheel. We do often see on these leather steering wheels, you can sometimes have a lot of wear on the leading edge, but this one's in very nice condition. 45,407 miles recorded. You can see there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling correctly as it should do. Now moving into the middle here then, DSG 7-speed automatic gearbox, arguably the best gearbox in any van. I may put my hand up and agree with that one. It's a very, very nice gearbox to have in a van. You've also got air conditioning. This comes as standard. Heated windscreen comes as standard as well. But what doesn't come as standard is the satellite navigation, which you see here. So this is the Discover Media satellite navigation. As you can see, I didn't actually touch the screen there, but as you get close to it, the icons appear. So you've got like a sensor at the bottom of the screen here, which tells the screen that there is a finger coming near. So it brings the menu up for you. Very clever indeed. But it's a nice sat-nav system in there. If we go back to the radio page, you can also see that you have got DAB radio on here. And if I put the vehicle into reverse, now it says it's going to beep at me because we've got the door open, but you'll see that is where your reversing camera is displayed as well. Fantastic condition inside the cab, as I'm sure you agree. Very nice spec, especially with the cab carpet and Discover Media nav in there. It looks very, very smart indeed. But just to summarise then, January 2019 on a 68 plate Volkswagen Transporter. It's the T6, which is the shape T32, which means this is classed as a commercial vehicle for any business owners that are watching this video. This one will keep the accountant happy. 2-litre TDI diesel Euro 6 engine, so fully ULEZ compliant, accompanied with the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, and the engine is producing 150 PS, roughly 150 brake horsepower. Short wheelbase Highline Kombi, 5-seater, lovely array of additional modifications on this van. So you've got, as I say, all the gloss black grills, the upgraded headlights, front splitter, wheels, lowering, sidebars, roof bars, rear spoiler. So as I say, lots has been added to really enhance this vehicle. And of course, you've got a fantastic list of optional extras as well from the factory. As I mentioned, in terms of service history, we've got 2 VW services on record with this vehicle in its previous life. During our preparation, we have put the vehicle right through our workshop, and that actually included the DSG oil service as well, which is quite expensive, but as I say, certainly worth doing to keep on top of that lovely gearbox. Absolutely stunning van. If you'd like to inquire or see more details of this vehicle, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you will find the full advert, including the photography, photography and the pictures, the photography, the price and the description of this vehicle. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign as well. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and of course we can take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.